Yo, 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 yo. What's up, guys? How's it going, chat? How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing amazing. Well, Fab, some people already know what Great One 100 was because I got it last night while Nate was streaming. So, you know, some people know what it is, but I'm not going to say it. You know, you gotta wait for, if you want to see it from me, you gotta wait for the video. Why are we on Hirsch? Oh, you'll see, Zachy. You'll see. Because we're starting out with something that I've never done before that I think might be good. I just spent an hour, guys. I just spent an hour going throughout my entire Hirschfeld and picking up every tent, every stand, every blind, every decoy, everything. Because we're going to start a Great One pheasant grind on Hirschfelden. And I'm going to use the decoys to mark zones that I'm not using as my main zones. I'm going to use it to mark my exteriors. Try something new, see if that works out good. I'm excited for it. Look at this. I cleared out the majority of stuff. Oh, I missed one. I missed one right there. Okay. Oh, I missed one there too. So the icon disappeared when I was picking them up. So I thought I picked them all up. There must have been like one or two that I missed. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have to hunt this right side for pheasants. We're going to see how this goes. No, fox. I would never hunt fox on Hirschfelden. That is the most disgusting thing in the world. I would never hunt fox on Hirschfelden. But do you guys know why we're setting up pheasant here? We're setting up pheasant here. And hopefully if it's good, I can take down my pheasant setup on Salzwiesen Park and set up for fox. I figured this would be a great way to still have a pheasant grind going, while also, you know, making way for a fox grind. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to search for our pheasants here. If it's good, we'll try to move our grinding over here for pheasants. Because I honestly think it could be solid, you know? I feel like it might not be too bad. Yo, what's up, Nate? Hey, Dominic, I've been good. I've been really good. Just been kind of chilling today, you know, edited, or not really edited. I edited the video yesterday for Top 10 Diamonds of 2024. Uploaded it today, made the thumbnail. Made a thumbnail for tonight's Trophy Tuesday stream because that is actually going to be on my second channel tonight. We're going to be playing Golf It with the gang, and oh, it's going to be something. It's going to be something special, so you guys will definitely want to check that out later. After that, you know, spent some time on Hirschfelden. Actually, I spent some time on Sunderpatten first, shooting tigers. Wasn't getting very good luck with respawn, so I kind of just, like, moved over to Hirsch, and that's where I got the idea to do a Hirsch pheasant grind. So I spent an hour taking down all the stands and stuff like that on the map, so I could dedicate everything towards the pheasant grind. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it. Wait, that was a pheasant track. That's a pheasant track right there. Let's actually follow this. I have seen pheasants back here in multiplayer before, so why not hunt fox on Emerald Coast? It's just not as good as Salzwiesen Park by quite a long shot, actually. Salzwiesen Park is overpowered if you do the island method. In comparison to the other maps, like, it still isn't easy, but it's way easier. Do a fox Great One on Emerald? Nah, I'm not going to do one on Emerald. I've seen people grinding on Emerald. Doesn't seem very fun to me. I don't think Emerald Coast fox would be very enjoyable. We will see how it is on Salzwiesen Park, though. I've tried it a little bit there, and it wasn't too bad. When was the last time I killed a female pheasant? To be honest, I don't remember. Sometimes they just are, like, random collateral. Oh. Our first zone, maybe? Or is it traveling? Did we find a zone? Or is it just a random pheasant that was traveling to a zone? Now, obviously, not going to mark every solo pheasant zone we find. Only going to mark ones that are managed down. Oh, 1 kg. That could be a tiny little level 1. Where did this guy go? Oh, there's one down here, too. Okay, so they were definitely not in their zone. That's for sure. This might be a zone over here, though. He might have a zone right here. Well, that's not the zone I was looking for. That's a pig zone. Red deer fleeing? There's gotta be something here, right? Maybe we'll have the dog go for pointing. Point small. There you go. I mean, he might just point us to some rabbits now that I think of it. I guess we'll see. Oh, man. No, Lindsay. I'm not going to open my map to multiplayer. When I'm doing a grind, I don't want other people shooting stuff on my map. Right here. Where's the zone for them, though? I feel like they had to have been traveling. Oh, there we go. Hey, little pheasant. Where are you guys from? I don't want to shoot it till I know where their zone is. Well, I'm going to pop a tent down because we know that they're somewhere in this area. Nice, John. What's up, FFL? Oh, there's some flying from that way, too. Did I spook him down here? I had to. There's no way there's a zone down here. Okay, I think I am going to reset the time again because it seems like they're kind of in that traveling state. They're not actually in their zones. Heard Rancho and Hirsch are very underrated pheasant maps. Oh, they definitely are, Fabs. I love Hirschfelden for pheasants. Before they added in the, what's it called? Before they added in Salswiesen Park, this was my favorite pheasant map. Yes, Isaac, I got number 100 off stream. As you could tell, since there was no live stream that had it. So I think we're going to start by kind of going down south, checking all this area. Then we'll move up north. No, none of you missed me getting Great One 100. I got it last night while I was chilling in chat with Nate, Caitlin, and Jivers. Yo, what's up, Gamer Fox? How's it going? How big was my first red deer? I couldn't even begin to remember what my first red deer was. That's been so long ago at this point. No, I'm not going to show the great one until I do the video on it, which will be a couple days from now, probably. Caleb, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing amazing. Love the videos. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. You got a mellow red fox? Let's go, big buck hunt. No, I didn't kill it live. In fact, I'm going to pin a message saying that I didn't kill it live. There. Now let me pin that bad boy. Pin message. Boom. All right. Now, hopefully people will see the pin message. Grinding for the fabled Birch Spider Rat Great One Moose. That's my favorite Great One. Nice, dude. That's a pretty combo. Birch is just such a pretty fur. I really like the Birch. Why don't I use a four-wheeler? Because that would spook everything off. And when you do that, you don't get the calls from them as often. I'm walking around because I want to be able to get the calls from them to know where to go. Because we're gonna be checking a lot of these like little field areas right here for the pheasants to kind of see if they've got their feed zones here. Because that's usually where feed zones are for pheasants, is in the little like clearings. Red deer poop. Fantastic. Love to see it. Oh, that's not good, Duck Killer. Hope you feel better soon, dude. Are you close to having every diamond in the game? Nah, not even close. I don't really try for every diamond in the game. I just get the diamonds I really want. Thank you, Faded. Hope you're doing good, Faded. Hope you're doing mighty fine. Is Leighton Lakes a good map for Great One Whitetail Grind? I'm already 900 kills in. Yeah, it's my favorite, dude. It's my favorite map for them by far. Zoe, what's up? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. You're a new player. Do you have any tips for Leighton Lakes? Yeah, as with any map, hunt near water. If you're hunting the shoreline of water, then you'll have a much higher chance of finding drink zones, which are the easiest type of zone to hunt. Once you find a drink zone, just take note of what time they were drinking at. And then you know to look at that time around water for that animal. One of the best ways to kind of start going into the game, in my opinion. Got my first super rare today. It was a melanistic red deer. Scored 253. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. That's insane. Oh. Wild boar. What's my favorite map? So my favorite map, I would say, is still Sunderpatten. I think Nepal is just one of the best, most incredible maps in the entire game. Super pretty. Insanely good hunting. Got some of the coolest species in the entire game, like the tiger, the snow leopard, etc., etc. Just such a good map. What do you think the best DLC is that's not a map? Ooh, that's a tough one. The tent DLC's up there because tents are so useful. But the thing is, if you're a console player, the tent DLC is not a thing. It's part of the base game. If you're on PC, tents are a DLC. So I would have to go with the tent DLC. I know, me too, Johnny. It's going to be fun. Yo, what's up, Jenna? I think I saw you pop in earlier, but I don't think I said hi. What's the easiest great one? It kind of depends on what you consider to be the easiest, but most people, for the most part, agree that fallow deer and pheasant are a couple of the easiest. Here's a feed zone, but what is it? I kind of hope this isn't pheasant because this is in a terrible spot. Fallow deer, okay. We're saved. I thought that was going to be a pheasant zone. That would have been such an awful zone. Oh, man. We should probably go check some of those fields down there. Yeah, Johnny. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for the Golf It stream. So, guys, what I'm doing today is... we're doing this stream, obviously. This stream right here is going to go clear until 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Currently, it's 4 p.m. 4:12 to be exact. So in 2 hours, approximately, I guess it's an hour and 48 minutes if we want to be on the dot specific. In an hour and 48 minutes, this stream will end, and I'm going to raid my second channel. So I'll essentially send you guys over to my second channel. We'll start the Golf It stream. Obviously, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to stay, but I do encourage you to at least check it out. It's a fun time. Not as family friendly as the main channel, but still a very fun, very good time. We're going to have some Golf It, some drinks. It's going to get wild. It's going to get wild. You won't want to miss it. We're going to be playing with, obviously, Johnny, Nate, Caitlin. There we go. Johnny, Nate, Caitlin. Brober said he's going to try and make it. Draytalk's going to be there. I believe Jivers is going to be there. Possibly more people, but that's what I've heard. That's who I've heard from as of now. Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Yo, what's up, Sam? How you doing? What's up, ya boy, Scam? Well, guys, we already got ourselves a pheasant zone. Love to see it. So because this is a group zone, we are going to place a tent right on top of it. And we will actually pop this guy. And him as well. Nice. Pop a little tent down here. Let's go load out 9. I don't have anything put in there. There we go. Now, I don't know if we're going to try and like fully herd manage this grind or not, because Hirschfelden is going to take a lot longer to find all of our pheasants because they're much more spread out. But that is 2 pheasant kills on this grind right here. Let me pull my counter up. Boom. Love to see it. So I probably will not hunt pheasants on Salzwiesen Park until we get one off of Hirsch. Just to not like mix up the counters. Because I want to know exactly how long it's going to take for me to get a Great One pheasant on Hirschfelden. So that's our first zone we've discovered. Love to see it, man. Ooh, the zone's actually further up, so they might not spawn right here every time. We'll have to kind of like play it by ear, see how things go there. It's going to be interesting. I already told you guys, I'm not going to spoil anything about the Great One. Yeah, Dre Talk, Hirschfelden pheasant grind. We've already got one group zone right there, so we're off to a solid start. Is this from them too? No, that's roe deer. Okay. So next we're going to head to these little fields. They're usually pretty good for stuff like pheasants. Any of those types of fields are always good to look through. Do I stack trolls? If I decide to stack on a grind, I will stack trolls too, because it's not just diamonds that'll help with stacking. It's like just high level animals. So like for bears, I was stacking level 8s as well in that top left corner. When will the video be out? Not sure, because I'm not finished with it. I got it during a 7-day grind, so I still have 2 days left. So technically, if we manage to get something crazy during this stream, it'll go in that video as well. So yeah, I got it on like, what was it, like day 5 or 6 of the 7-day grind. So I still got recording to do for that video before I can actually start editing it, you know? Okay, we got tracks here. Okay, that's kind of like a field type area. I bet they're over there. Do I have a TikTok? Yes, I just posted a couple TikToks yesterday and today. I believe we have a command for that if one of the moderators or members wants to pop it up. Just want to tell you, I've been grinding for almost 1 year for the Great One Red Deer, and I found not 1 but 2 Great One Red Deer on the same rotation. That is insane, dude. That's insane. And also, that's a zone. Watch it be the wrong time frame, though. 8 to 11. Let's go. That's what we need. This is what we want. They're right here. Where's the male? Come on, little buddy. Fly for me. Oh, well, at least we got the zone discovered, guys. At least the zone is discovered and we know, like, where to go for it. Pop this down real quick. Beautiful. This might be a weird zone to hunt, though. But we've already got 2 zones discovered. That's a great start, honestly. That is an awesome start to the grind. And we had that, like, group of pheasants over here that we found. We just don't know where their zone is. Yeah, so if you want to find my second channel, one of the moderators can do a command for that. I think the command, Sam, is just TT. Keep in mind, guys, only moderators and members can do commands to, like, help reduce spam, so. There. So there should be a link to... Yeah, there we go. Link to the second channels in chat. That's where the second stream of the day is going to be. And it's going to be a crazy one. It's going to be a non-family friendly stream, so just, you know, remember that when going into tonight's Golf It stream. It's not going to be family friendly, so it's going to get a little wild. Just a fair warning, you know. I always want to warn you guys, since the main channel here is quite family friendly, and we try to keep everything clean. Second channel's not exactly the same, so. So I believe for pheasants, they can go clear out to here. Or here. I think it's here. Hold on, let me pull up ProXCK's map so I can see exactly where I need to go. Oh, yeah, so literally they're on half the map as far as I can tell. You know what? How about I just put the map as an image that I can pop up on stream? Just like, boom. That way I can look at it just quickly like that. Shout out to ProXCK for making those amazing maps. He allows other creators and stuff to use them. Always want to give him credit where credit is due because he does a fantastic job. Let me real quickly set up a Stream Deck hotkey so I can just pop that up whenever I want. Let's see. Source visibility. That's what we want. Source visibility. Scene. Live scene. Source. Image. So I think that should... Yeah, now I got it, just a button I can press on my Stream Deck to bring that up whenever we need it. So, yeah, we got a lot of ground to cover, honestly. We have a lot of ground to cover. We're going to have to go clear over to here, which means I should probably remove these decoys because I'm going to use decoys to mark the solos. We'll figure that out later, though. Let's just find some of our main, like, group zones for pheasants. Yeah, Preston, his maps are amazing. Love them. What will I be doing in the other stream? We're going to be playing Golf It with the gang, man. We're going to be playing Golf It with, like, probably 4 or 5 other people. My brother Johnny's going to be there. Nate's going to be there. Caitlin's going to be there. Draytalk, Jivers, possibly Brobra as well. He said he's not 100% sure if he'll make it, but he might. It's going to be a fun time. What am I grinding for? We're going for pheasants right now. We're trying to start up a grind on Hirschfelden for pheasants. All right, let's let our dog help us out here. We need to level up pointing for old Hunter anyway. Come on, Hunter. Show us the way. Teach us the way of the pheasant finder. Jivers is never returning after tonight. Probably, Johnny. Probably. How do you become a member? So, best way to become a member... click the join button next to the sub button. If you're on an iOS device, that will not show up for you. So you can access it via the link in chat. It'll be the link right below ya boy scams message. Or alternatively, if that doesn't work, you can go onto your web browser on your iOS device and log into YouTube through the web browser instead, and then you'll be able to see the join button. It's something weird with like Apple not wanting to use YouTube's payment services. And so it's just not available on the iOS app version of YouTube for some reason. Will I ever do a pheasant grind on Quattro? Maybe. It'll probably be one of my last choices, though. I don't really like Quattro for pheasants. Come on, Hunter. You gotta find something, buddy. He's still searching. At this point, it might be faster to just run around. Honestly, I think this means that there's just nothing close. I think that's what this means, is that there's nothing like pheasant-wise close to us. There's fallow deer, though. Lots of fallow deer. Let's see. So it looks like every field except like kind of this one. So we got a lot of searching. Oh, no. All right, well, might as well start with the easy part, the fields. This will be the easiest place to search. You should try Rancho. I might do Rancho at some point. I do like Rancho for pheasants. Not as much as Hirsch and Salzwiesen, though. Nothing over there. We will need to go kind of north and check these fields, though. Whenever you started the great one, spamming I started it. Love to see it, dude. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How's it going? You got your second dime of the day? Nice, Zoe. Nice. Check DMs. Oh gosh, Johnny. Oh gosh, what am I checking here? Oh no, Johnny. Oh, that's gonna spice things up. So for the Golf It stream tonight, if you guys didn't know, my brother Johnny Crow, bro, he's in the chat here as a moderator. Every time we play Golf It with him, he makes it his goal of the game. Instead of trying to win, he tries to ruin our performance as much as possible. Like, he'll try to hit us away from the hole. He'll try to knock us off the course. Like, he just goes crazy. And he just made a wheel that he's going to spin to decide who he targets. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is going to be such an interesting stream tonight. You guys will not want to miss it. Oh, man. What was 100th? I mean, the farthest I'm going to tell you is that it was a white-tailed deer because you guys already knew it was going to be a white-tailed deer because that's all I was grinding. But I'm not going to tell you exactly. Because the video is going to be out in a couple of days, most likely, like 2-3 days. So I'm not going to spoil it for those that don't want it to be spoiled. Oh, we got to reset the time. Just know, guys, that you'll want to watch it. It's going to be wild. Yo, what's up, Shady? How's it going? What time's the stream starting? So the one for Golf, it's going to be in 1 hour and 35 minutes on the second channel. If you guys aren't already subbed to the second channel, don't worry because I'm going to be rating the scheduled stream on my second channel. So it'll send you guys there automatically at the end of this stream. And then if you don't want to watch it, you can always just leave. You know, it is what it is. But to make it easier on everybody, I'm just going to raid my second channel at the end of this stream here. You know, I was expecting more pheasants to be in these fields here. I'm starting to wonder if they're not very, like, prevalent in the fields of Hirschfelden, and maybe they're in, like, the green fields instead of the corn fields, you know? Or wheat fields, or whatever these are. I think it's wheat fields and corn fields they've got. Kind of a mix. But I'm starting to notice that there's not much here. So I think we're going to have to check, like, the green clearings, like the little green grass clearings. Kind of like this, but not on a mountain. Like, honestly, this is probably a pretty solid spot. We're going to kind of go that way. In between those hills might be perfect. What do you guys think? If any of you have grinded for pheasants on Hirschfelden, where do you primarily find their feed zones? In the, like, super wide open fields, like the corn fields and stuff, or do you find it in the, like, grassy fields more? Like the little grassy clearings between trees. Yeah, tar definitely the toughest great one in my opinion. Aside from maybe fox. Fox might be tougher. Yo, what's up, FFL? You think I'm crazy? I mean, Hirschfelden pheasants does sound crazy because Hirschfelden is in the sentence, but pheasants won't be as bad, I don't think. Because like with pheasants, it's just going to be a matter of like finding the group zones, setting up on them, spawning directly on top of them, and then blasting the pheasant as it flies. A lot easier than trying to set up for fallow or red deer, you know? Plus, there's just way less pheasants in general, so it'll be easier to find them all. Solos are going to be the toughest, so it might take me a while to herd manage. Try New England pheasants? I would rather not, but maybe someday, you know, the future may hold crazy stuff like that. Nah, Preston, that's actually normal for YouTube. Believe it or not, like, quite a few YouTubers do that. They have a family-friendly channel, and then they have other channels where it's quite different. The main reason for that is because, obviously, if you are a full-time streamer, full-time content creator, you don't want to do anything to, like, make YouTube mad at you. And so for a lot of people, their main channel is family-friendly, and then they have, like, alternative channels that they do other stuff that wouldn't be fitting on the main channel. It's also why a lot of YouTubers will have a separate channel for hunting content, because it's much more likely to get taken down on YouTube and give you a channel strike and stuff like that because of the like blood and stuff. Same with like cursing and stuff, right? There's a lot of people that don't curse on their main channel and they have like a second channel for that type of stuff, or they go on Twitch for that type of stuff. It's actually pretty common practice. It's honestly the smartest way to go about it, so you don't like jeopardize your livelihood by getting your main channel taken down. Do I hunt IRL? I have hunted IRL before, but not recently, just due to not having much time. Any tips for Rev on Thule whitetail grinding? To be honest, man, not really. I've only shot like a few whitetail on Rev. I tried to start a grind on there, but I just couldn't get into it, so I didn't really go through with it. So sadly, I don't have any tips for Rev on Thule whitetail. All I know about it is you can find whitetail everywhere on the map except like the lower fifth of the map. And I know that there's like at least minimum 60 zones, 60 drink zones. That's about as far as my knowledge of Rev on Thule whitetail goes. Gosh, I'd love it if I had a pheasant zone here. This is such a pretty area. Wait, is this? There's no way this is a pheasant zone. It is. Oh my gosh, dude. I called it. It's 4 to 8 though. Ah, disgusting. It's the wrong time frame. Ah, this is so pretty though, but that means pheasants are here. So if this is one of their zones, they gotta have a zone near for 8 to 11. They gotta have a zone near. It's gotta be like in this area. Maybe over in this area. Let's send the dog after the track again while we look. Maybe he'll pick up the scent of something. That sucks that it's a 4 to 8 zone here. I wish it was the 8 to 11 one like my others. Because I don't like hunting two different times when I'm hunting for pheasants. Because I feel like it just really throws off the groove of things. Having to go between two times. How dare they be 4 to 8? I know, right? The rudest pheasants ever. How many whitetail zones are on Layton? Between 60 and 75. You know, everybody is going to be a little bit different on that, but I personally have 71. You know, I could just follow their tracks, I guess. In fact, there's a track right there. I think they are kind of going in this direction that I figured they might. Oh, is that it? If this is it, this isn't great. Because this tree's like right here. Nah, this can't be it. Ah, okay. Roe deer. That's good. I don't want the pheasants to be right there. But since a roe deer zone is here, it's likely a pheasant zone could be here too. Yeah, okay. So we got fallow deer there. I'll bet they're over this hill somewhere. I only see 2 tracks, though, from females. 2 different females, so I don't know where the other ones are. Nice, the hunter. Congrats on your first great one. Yo, what's up, Garrett? How's it going? Got your first great one in 60 kills? Nice, dude. That's crazy lucky. That's incredibly lucky. How do I know if I'm herd managing right? Well, you'll be getting a lot of diamonds. If you're herd managing right, you know, you'll be getting a good diamond ratio, like at least a diamond every 30 kills. I swear to God if this is my pheasants. Oh, this better not be it. Ah, 4 to 8. 4 to 8 again. Wait, so there's 2 4 to 8 zones here. What? Okay. Glad this one's 4 to 8 because this spot sucks. But now we still have to search for wherever the 8 to 11 zones are. I mean, are these just the zones to the ones I've already found? Oh gosh, I hope not. I got my great one last night, Dogmaster, and I'm not going to spoil what it is. Well, let's follow the pheasants, I suppose. Maybe over here. Wait. Hogs. Okay. Hogs. Packers rule. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. You inspired me to get my first great one. Keep doing what you're doing. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Thank you very much for the support, man. Your friend got a great one in 20 kills. And you're still struggling. RIP. RIP for sure, dude. Hopefully you'll get it soon. How do you recommend me to hunt 60 or so zones with only 16 tents? Just like with any grind, you start with a few, then you move on to more. Then once you manage those, you move on to more. Everybody goes about it a little bit different, though. That's just how I do it. Where's the tracks? Did it just, like, stop dead? I feel like that's just the pig tracks or fallow tracks. What am I grinding? We're going for pheasants right now. Starting up a brand new pheasant grind on Hirschfelden for a little bit of an extra added challenge. Ah, there we go. There's some more tracks. Pigs again. When are we going to find this pheasant zone? I feel like this is leading right back to like one of those 4 to 8 zones that we saw. 1 to 2 kg male. Dude, where's the zone? Okay. Our dog's gotta find something, right? Come on, buddy. Show us the way. Show us the way. Hunter, what are you doing back there, buddy? I don't know what my dog's doing. I don't know what he's doing. Should you go for fallow? If you want to, Jacob. Fallow are quite fun. Maybe I should get my actual pointer out for this. That might be better, to be honest. Kennel. All right, little buddy. I'm going to need you to find me some pheasants, all right? We're going to pick up this. Point species. Boom. Go find it. Show me the way to some pheasants. Yo, what's up, Kevin? Only reason I started my Great One grind is because of you, man. Love the channel. Let's go, Dax. Glad to hear it, dude. Hopefully you get some good luck with your grinding. Thank you, Isaac. Come on, get the trail. Get the trail of some pheasants. Gosh, I wish the pointer was faster, man. Drives me crazy how slow it finds, like, the scent of a species. In my opinion, that needs to be quicker. I mean, given my dog's only level 10, but, like, 10 of 15, I'm not, like, lacking that many levels. I feel like it just takes a little too long. Yes, I've tried Mississippi. I don't really like it for whitetail. Mississippi's not too great for grinding. Mainly because it's so brushy and the gators kind of like make it really difficult. Okay, this is actually taking us to a different area. This has to be... Gotta be an 8 to 11 zone when we find it, right? There's a resting zone for something. That'd be a cool spot for a zone right there. I don't think it is, though. Nah, definitely not. There is tracks going through here, though. Yo, what's up, Landon? It was a whitetail. I mean, I was only grinding whitetail for number 100, so it's going to be a whitetail. I'm not going to spoil what rack it was, though. What map are you hunting on right now? This is Hirschfelden. One of the original maps for Call of the Wild. We're trying to find our pheasant zones. What map should I hunt for fallow? Probably Tiabaroa. None of the other maps for fallow are very good, unfortunately. Yeah, there's the zone. Let's go. We finally did it, guys. We found a zone. We found the zone for this little guy. Or did we? Is this even the zone? It is. Okay. Whew. Got a little scared when it didn't pop up immediately. 8 to 11. Nice. There's the zone right there. Okay. Let's go, guys. How many kills was Go 100? I think it was like 1,216 or something like that. So not our shortest, but not our longest either. So we're now set up on 3 different pheasant zones. We got 2 down here. We got 1 up here. A potential 1 over here. In fact, let's bounce back there and see if we can find where they were actually located. Oh, nice, Jack. That's pretty crazy to get 2 great ones with no DLC. Thank you, Johnny. All right, let's go north of here, I think. North of here might be the move. You think Rev on Thule Coast is best for whitetail? Personally, I don't believe that, no. I think that Layton is the best, but most people seem to think Rev is better. I feel like it's just so much easier to get set up for herd management on Layton because there is less map you have to search to find all of your whitetail zones. You only have to search the left half on Layton. But on Rev, you have to, search 4/5 of the map, So it's like a lot more searching. Takes a lot longer to find all your zones on Rev. Mating call. Let's go. So I always prefer Layton for whitetail. But I think in general, most people like Rev more. Yeah, Texas map would be awesome. Also, how's it going, Titan? How you doing, brother? How many whitetail zones should I have on Rancho? I'm trying to remember. I think Rancho has a little bit less than Rev. At least 50, I think. At least 50. I don't know the exact number for Rancho because it's been so long since I've hunted it. And then back when I did, I didn't keep track of zone count. Okay, right here. Oh, there's the zone. Oh, no, that's an awful zone. Oh, no, this zone sucks. This is them, right? Oh, it's a solo. Oh, it's a solo. That's actually good. Where is he? We need to shoot him. Because with a estimate like that, it's 1.75 to 238. That is definitely one we need to shoot. Where'd he go? Where's this little buddy? I don't really do multiplayer Packers rule, especially when I'm streaming. How do you know you have all your zones? You can't know. There's no way to know that you have all your zones. A lot of time it's just like, assuming. Like once you found a certain number, it's like, it's unlikely you'll have many more. So the numbers that we go off of are just for like reference of how many you should have to be at a point where you've probably found them all. 8-Bit Legends, thank you for the super chat. Got 5 diamond fallow deer yesterday and Sunday. Got a diamond level 2 whitetail. Also, Crow, I live in Oregon as well. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. And Titan, thank you for the super chat as well. Doing awesome. How about yourself? What happened to the Hirsch fallow grind? It sucked, so I stopped doing it. It absolutely sucked. It was probably one of the most unfun grinds I've ever done. And so I was just like, nah, we good. Also, I guess this pheasant is out of here. So you know what we're going to do? To mark that this is a solo pheasant zone, we're going to put down 1 decoy. That's going to be my new strategy. Mark all my solos that I need to either return to or that I need to manage down. In fact, you know what? We're going to go one step further in the strat. Where is it? Gonna place down 1 tripod to mark this. Boom. Love to see it. That'll mark that there's a solo pheasant here. Now let's keep looking. We have a lot of searching ahead of us, guys. My goal today is to try and find 10 group zones that are in like decently huntable areas. If I can get 10 group zones, that'll be enough for us to kind of start a grind, you know? That'll be enough for us to do a few nice rotations. Get some pheasant kills. Kind of see how we like Hirschfelden. But until we have at least 10, we can't really do too much, so... What's the easiest great one? It's between pheasant and fallow. They're both about the same, I would say. They're equally easy or difficult, or however you want to put it. You know, I actually do know one way that I can find a few pheasant zones pretty quick. I'll go to my favorite area, I think. Let's go to my favorite pheasant area. This area is really wide open. Where is it? This area is really wide open, and there's always lots of pheasants up here. So I think this will be a great place to go. Who's my favorite rapper? Probably Yeet. I'd say Yeet's my favorite. Is it very rare that, as happened to me, you spawn 2 great ones in the same rotation? Yes, that's almost impossible. I only know a couple people that have done that. It is insanely rare to get 2 of them in one rotation. Yeah, but I don't really like Eminem's type of rap, Packers Rule. Unless it's like very specific things. Like I liked his last album just because it sounded like his old stuff. I don't like modern Eminem for the most part, though. I miss the days where he didn't care what he was saying and he just said anything he wanted to. And I miss his old flows. I'm not a fan of the choppy flows that he does with a lot of modern stuff. So there's just no way I could put Eminem at my top. When I listen to music, I'm not listening to it for the lyrics. That's probably the last thing I care about in music. I want music that sounds good to me and that I can just kind of like go crazy to. Something that I can blast, you know? Now, I don't really listen to Drake. Never really was super into Drake's type of music. I don't know. I think for me, it's just too, like, it leans too much into the, like, poppy side of things. I like the super, like, unique, hard-hitting production. Which is why Yeet's one of my favorites, because he's got one of the most unique voices in rap. He has, like, endless, wonky, and weird flows. And his production is literally like the best production I've ever heard. Just insane. The types of beats he gets, like, there's so many of them where I'm like, I never thought I'd ever hear a beat that sounds like this. Yellow Wolf's okay. I used to like him when I was younger. I don't really listen to him now. I love R6. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, Scarecrow, just got my first super rare. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Congrats. What was it? Hopefully it was something that you wanted. That's awesome, though. That is super awesome. Hey, there we go. Told you guys we'd find pheasants up here. This area is usually amazing for them in multiplayer. But I figured I'd probably have some here in single player as well. Now that I think of it, I have not hunted my pheasants on Hirschfelden since they reset them for the Great One Pheasant. So this is my first playthrough, or first walkthrough here. You would like Playboy Cardi? Oh, I do. A whole lot of Red Cardi's best album. I want more stuff like that. I really hope he drops Pop Out on this next album, but it's looking less and less likely that Pop Out will be on it. Because my gosh, when he previewed Pop Out at, I think it was Rolling Loud, or was it Wireless? I think it was Wireless. When he previewed that, oh my lord. Might be one of the nastiest beats I've ever heard in my life. That beat goes insane. It goes insano mode. Oh, hey, little guy, is that another male? It is. It's a 1. But he's in a main zone, so we're going to pop him. Popping him and dropping him. Beautiful. Yeah, the thing about X was like, I liked some of his music, but not all of it. I liked his earlier stuff where it was more like screaming. I liked his older, like, more scream rap. And then, like, as he got bigger, released more music, went more mainstream, he kind of like he switched to his more like softer sound primarily, which is cool. It's just not what I listen to. I don't really like the slow, soft sounding music. I just realized, is this a different group of pheasants I'm looking at here? I swear to God, I saw 2 males. Maybe not. No, this is the same one. Okay. Good to know. All right, so we're set up on a total of 4 zones now, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zones we're set up on for pheasants. I just need like 6 more zones and we'll be good to start rotating, you know? How to spawn great ones? I mean, at the most like simple baseline level of how to get great ones, it's just shoot the males of that species until one spawns. If you want to like make your chances a little bit better, you can go into the more like difficult strategies like herd management, where you're going to have a higher chance of getting great ones if you take it to an extreme state, but you know, it's going to take a long time to get there. Got lots of guides on the channel for herd management if you're interested. What are the 2 main things to grind like HM? Are you talking like what are the main methods or what are the best things to grind with HM? If you're talking about the main methods, herd management and then just shooting all the males, those are the 2 different main grinding methods people use. In terms of like the best species to HM, I would say fallow deer and whitetail are probably... No, fallow deer and red deer. They're probably the most fun to HM. And it's like relatively easy compared to other HM grinds for the most part. They're a lot of fun. What's up, Isaiah? No great ones today. We've only killed 3 pheasants. We're kind of in the process of finding zones right now. I think I've had zones here in multiplayer before. So maybe if we're lucky, there will be one there. Because it's actually not a bad spot. Nothing over here. I am very happy we found at least one zone over here, though. Ooh, Foxy. Dude, there is some open spots over here. This could be really good if we get a zone there. This could be a really good little section of map. Do I play Way of the Hunter? I used to. I haven't played it in a while, though, just due to them not really releasing any updates that interested me. But if they ever release like a good update that has a bunch of stuff that I want, I'll be playing it again for sure. They put out a poll recently, not a poll, a survey asking people what they'd like to see in the future. So hopefully they start focusing on some of the stuff that the community wants. Because I'd love to play more Way of the Hunter. It's just, I can't keep myself interested if they're not adding the type of stuff that I like, you know? They've been focusing too much on stuff that I don't think is good for replayability or longevity of the game. Like, the last few updates they did was, like, I think a ballistics rework, but the ballistics were fine, so it's like, I don't know. And then they did, like, a bow DLC, but I'm not a bow hunter, so that doesn't really interest me. And their last map had a lot of, like, repeat species, so it wasn't very exciting to me. If they focused on, like, adding in more trophies, then maybe. Yo, Chaz! That reminds me, Chaz, there's something I need to do. There we go. Let me know, Chaz, if you're not wanting to do it, but I just gave you moderator because you're moderator for I believe my angling channel or my second channel. And I mean, you've always been an awesome moderator. You're regular in pretty much everybody's streams. You've been here for a super long time. We all know you. So there you go. Oh, Johnny hit you with the initiation. He's going to hit you with the initiation. R.I.P. Chaz. Johnny's about to do Johnny things again. Oh, man. Ooh, that's a pheasant track. I bet we're near. Mason, thank you for becoming a member, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Really appreciate it. Speaking of memberships, guys, last couple videos I've been doing members early access for them. So essentially, if you're a member, you'll get like 30 to 45 minutes before the actual release of the video to watch it. So, you know, just one of the cool little things that we've been doing for the members. Oh. Pheasant. They got to be close, right? There's got to be a zone near here. One to two. Point species. Come on, buddy. Show me it. Show me it. You definitely did, Sam, because I don't think Johnny was doing it at that point because they didn't add the managing moderator feature at that point. So you did survive that. Oh, is this a zone near here? This is a lot of tracks. Not for pheasant, though. He's still searching species. You gotta be joking. Come on. Speed it up, buddy. Speed it up. Speed it up there, bud. You know what? Not gonna wait. Not gonna wait. Oh, he got Sam. Rip. Do it 24 hours. No, not 24 hours. Oh, gosh. Just got your 30th great one? Let's go, Lucas. Love to hear it, man. Congrats, dude. Am I going to play Ark? I mean, maybe at some point we'll play it again. If I do, it would be on my second channel. Hashtag rip Sam, rip Chaz. For real, dude. For real. They got hit with the moderator initiation from old Johnny. Hey, Zyro, what's up? What's my longest stream ever? My longest stream ever? Oh, gosh, how long was it? Like 14 hours? 13 or 14 hours, I think. I know it was long enough that YouTube only saved 12 hours of it. Country Boy, thank you for the membership, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel. Early access to certain videos, and all the other cool stuff. What's the best place to kill a great one at all? Or what's the best place to kill a great one at? So, it really depends, man. I mean, I wouldn't say there necessarily is a great one, like a best place to kill a great one in general. Everybody kind of has different opinions on what that would be. I mean, the best I could say, if you just want like a map in general that is generally good for great ones, Tiabaroa is probably what I would have to pick. Because although there's only 2 great ones that you can get on that map, both of them are like by far the best for that species, or for those 2 species. So I'd probably have to pick that if I were to pick one. Oh, we got a zone. This pheasants? Is this for they pheasants? The pheasants? Probably not. Nah, definitely not pheasants. Although, there's something up here. Oh, there's a pheasant over there. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I heard it. I heard a little squawk, 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 squawk. Oh. Crack as well. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's him. I bet it's a solo, too. Wait, actually, that's 2 different multiple tracks in the zone. Okay, this might be a group. I mean, regardless, he needs to die because he's a 1-2. Oh, it was 2 solos. Oh my gosh, it was 2 solos. Well, I mean, they were both big solos, so we needed to kill them. What's up, Chopper? How's it going? Yep, you're back, Chaz. You're back, brother. Any spots you should go to for the pheasant grind? I definitely recommend Salzwiesen Park for pheasant grinding. And on that map, you pretty much just have to look everywhere that isn't like a swampland. Gosh, I need to talk slower. I am stumbling today. I am stumbling today. We gotta chill. We gotta chill. Well, let's check the map again. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of ground that we still haven't searched. Oh, and when I pop up the map, maybe I should move it over a little bit. That way the chat doesn't get blocked. There. Okay. That looks better. That looks a little better to me. Run south. Well, I'm not going to play Ark on stream anytime soon, Banana FN. But when I do, it would be Survival Ascended, because that's, you know, the new one that's getting updated. There's no way to know, Threat. No way to know when your great one's going to show. It's pretty random, you know? Indeed, Miles, indeed. Indubitably. Have I initiated Johnny yet? No, I haven't. Actually, no, I've definitely timed Johnny out before. I definitely have in the past. I can't remember when, though. But I definitely have. I think I timed Johnny out once when he timed out one of our new moderators. I don't remember how long ago that was, but it wasn't super recent. I think it was before they separated it from standard and managing moderators. I think it was before that. Ooh. Solo? Solo Fezzy, though? Is there anyone to raid right now? I'm going to be raiding my second channel at the end of this stream because we're going to be doing a Golf It stream tonight. And so whenever I'm done with this stream, which will be in about 56 minutes, I'm going to be raiding my second channel so that we can have some fun with Golf It. We're going to be playing with Nate, Caitlin, possibly Brobra, Dre Talk, Jivers, Johnny. I think those are the people that have at least told me that they're going to be there. We don't know if there might be some other people that join because we got other people that we play games with. So we'll see. Yeah, Liam, it's going to be fun. We're going to be going crazy, man. It's going to be so fun. Forewarning to anybody that plans to join in on that. It's not a family-friendly channel on my second channel. Not family-friendly like this one is. So it's a wild experience over there. Gonna be Golf It, drinks, all the goodies. There's a female pheasant traveling. These fields seem way more active with pheasants than the fields further south. Yo, what's up, Ender? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Oh, that's right, Johnny. That's what it was. That's right, because I was like, no politics, Johnny. I have to do it. I'm sorry. No favoritism. Oh, man. Good times. Good time. Good time. Why are you still traveling, bro? It's 10:13. Get to your zone already. Gosh. Some of these pheasants. So rude. How rare are blonde turkeys? Looking at two of them. Well, there is no such thing as a blonde turkey. If you're talking about, I think it's called like white-brown, that's a common. If it's for the Merriam turkey. Got a roe deer. Why haven't you ran? Female roe deer are not the smartest thing in the game. That's for sure. What rack was the great one whitetail? Well, you're going to have to find out. You're going to have to find out in the video. Yeah, Wilkes. We do collabs here in the community. I actually just recently did a collaboration with Kendall Gray. We did, I made 3 videos out of it. We didn't do any challenges, but we did, like, have some fun stuff. I have done challenges with other creators on the channel before, though. If you just type in, like, Scarecrow 60-minute trophy challenge... or not 60-minute trophy challenge. Type in Scarecrow first to a diamond challenge. And it should bring up a bunch of videos that I've done with, my friend Brobra, friend Nate, friend Caitlin. My wife's in some of those videos as well. And, those are videos where, like, we do challenges to see who can get the first diamond in multiplayer. We do a lot of stuff like that. All right, let me pop up the map. So it goes all the way up. Okay. All the way up on these fields. Straight up north. Interesting. What's up, Ramiro? How's it going? What gun am I using? So right now, the gun that I'm using is the 12 gauge pump action. And then for shooting like pheasants that I miss with the shotgun, I'm using the 22 Hornet. Nothing. No fezzies. No little pheasants. What map is this? This is Hirschfelden. Good old Hirschfelden. You know, guys, I'm probably going to have to spend a lot of time off stream searching for zones here. Because it's not exactly easy to find them quick, as you guys are seeing. We have done an hour and 12 minutes of streaming. So about an hour and 10 minutes of actually looking. And we've only managed to get tents on 1, 2, 3, 4 zones. We've got tents on 4 zones. And then we've shot like 3 or 4 solo pheasants. So yeah, this is going to take a while to find the zones. And honestly, guys, I think because of that, I'm going to pop a tent here and we're going to go shoot something else for the rest of the stream. Just to make it so it's, you know, not boring the whole stream. Because this can get kind of boring, you know. It's definitely not lost on me that it can be quite boring to watch. So, let's go to Tiabaroa and shoot some fallow. I've been dying to shoot more of those. I've been dying to get back to fallow deer. Do I ever plan on doing an IRL video? I've done some IRL videos before. On like, what's it called? Like Pokemon card openings on my second channel. I've even done some on this channel. I just don't do a lot of IRL stuff because I don't like, I don't really like showcasing my life on YouTube. I'm pretty, like, big on privacy and stuff. And so I don't really do IRL videos. I'm not really one for IRL content. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to quickly use the restroom, and then we'll be back. All right, I'm back. Also, guys, if I'm not talking as much for the next couple minutes, it's because my wife made a sandwich for me. So I'll be eating that while we hunt. Pigs! Let's see how this goes. No, I'm not going to use the 375 on them. It's not as fast as the 300 AR. You guys know me. When I'm grinding great ones, I want speed. I want speed and efficiency. I don't compare myself to friends of mine, Brantley. What's up, Unstoppable? Do I know the name of the IRL vid? I mean, I didn't, like, memorize the name, no. I mean, just, if you go to my second channel, they'll be on there. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I haven't uploaded a ton of videos on the second channel compared to this one. Boom. Here's the zone we got our great one in. Now there is, unfortunately, a little bit of pressure still there, so I'm only gonna shoot that buck and move on. Yeah, that'd be awesome, James. I'd love a Texas map for sure. I didn't get it on stream, Nate Dog. Got it off stream when I was chilling in chat with everybody. When am I going back to pheasant? We hunted pheasant the first hour of the stream. If you want to, Viperion. Personally, I don't recommend it just because I've noticed with bears, if I don't shoot all the males at a lake, it seems like they show up to their zones slower. I don't know. Could just be me, but I personally don't like to leave low levels in my main zones for black bear. Because I feel like it just throws things off a little bit for me, at least. Probably just one of those, like, grinders superstitions, though, you know? Believe that's the one I usually shoot? We need a Northern Ontario map. Dude, I just love anything in Canada, to be honest. Just any type of Canadian map would be so good. He's so sick, man. Maybe one day. How's my day? Pretty good. Been a pretty chill day today. Boom, got him. Now for this one, we drive over to it. For sure, RW. What great one do I want? So for fallow deer, I'd really like to get a Fabled Mocha Big Rack. Or just to be honest, any Fabled Mocha. Or any Big Rack. Oh yeah, Chip? What's up, Chip? How you doing? What if he keeps on respawning? So if you got a stubborn level 4 that keeps popping up in your main zones, all you can really do is just keep shooting him until he doesn't respawn there. I mean, if you're still managing down the rest of your map, try shooting a higher level one in a different area, and then go back and shoot that 4. So hopefully, like, the high level one goes to your main zones, and the low level goes to the other zones. Let's see. What do we go to next in this rotation? Still trying to get this one down. I think this is the last zone right here. We need elephants? I agree. We definitely do. It would be insane. It'd be so fun. Ooh. To be honest, removed combing. I didn't really like pay attention to what was in the. Oh my gosh, that was a diamond 4. No, diamond 4. I don't want to check my recent harvest because I think the great one might still be in there since we've only shot like 6 pheasants today, and then I shot like a couple water buffalo and tiger. So I'm not going to check recent harvest because I'm pretty sure it would still show my great one whitetail. And I don't want to spoil the score of it until the video comes out. Smart Crow, I know, right? I was like, oh, we should probably check to see, you know, if that thing right there was actually a gold or if it was a diamond. And then I was like, no, that'll spoil it. That'll spoil it. Oh, man. We saved it. We saved it. We're good to go. Almost spoiled the great one. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. Well, that was definitely a diamond level 4, though. That's a diamond on the diamond counter. All right, sandwich is done. We are done. Where's this other group, dude? This other herd is usually here. There we go. Ooh, that's a 5. Guaranteed troll, though. You disgusting little creature. How dare you not be a diamond? That should be illegal. Yes, I do play Ark Survival Ascended. I haven't played super recently, but I do play it. 11 kills on the fallow grind. I mean, with that kind of attitude, I'm not going to tell you what's in the sandwich. How about that? It was sandwich ingredients. There you go. There were sandwich ingredients in my sandwich. To be honest, I don't actually know all that was in it. All I know is that it tasted good. Because I didn't make it. My wife made it. I think the only thing I could really make out is there was ham, mayo, and lettuce. And some type of pickle. But I was so hungry that I was just eating. I was just eating it as fast as I could. No, don't you float. Dude, these fallow deer. These fallow deer. What kind of bread? Gosh, I can't remember the exact name. It's one of the Dave's breads. I think it's called like Dave's Wicked Bread or something. It's one of those breads. Of course you do, Chip. Of course you do, Chip. Is that a diamond there? I mean, it's got a better chance than the last one. Uh-oh. It, unequipped my 308. Oh, that was a doe. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I thought she was the buck. Oh, well. Sucks to suck, I guess. Ah. Didn't make it. R.I.P. to her, man. R.I.P. to her. Hopefully she doesn't swap with one of my bucks in a different zone. That would be awkward. Hopefully she doesn't create a new zone either. Ugh. Because I remember fallow are a little bit weird when you shoot females. How many hours do I have in the game? Over 7,300 on the main account here, and then about 1,000 combined on all my other accounts. Because I've got a bunch of different accounts that I use for challenges. Those have quite a bit of hours on them as well. Stuff like our Great One Before Level 60 challenge and new account playthroughs and stuff like that. Pretty sure that was them. Those ones we just spooked off, I'm pretty sure they weren't at their zone. Those rude fallow deer. Yeah, to be fair though, guys, you gotta remember, I do this full-time. I'm a full-time content creator, so I'm gonna have a crazy amount of hours on Call of the Wild. I mean, we've been doing it for almost 5 years at this point. It's been a while. It's been a long time of virtually daily content. Nothing there. No respawns. What is the rarest thing I've killed? Probably... I'd say it still has to be my max weight diamond albino red deer. Mainly because we were only half herd managed on that grind. And so for us to get that crazy of a trophy is just like unheard of. Our fallow are being weird because we missed 2 zones. RIP. Or missed 1 zone, I guess. No, we missed 2. Because one of the starting zones didn't have a respawn yet. I'm not going to main menu till the run's done. Don't want to throw things off. Nothing there. I don't play Fortnite nowadays, no. I used to, back when it was good. Back during the first, like, 2 years, or not 2 years, the first 2 seasons and before. I started playing the game 2 weeks after release. And it was so much of a better game back then. It was so much of a better game. It was like after season 2 or 3, it kind of just got kind of garbage. Of course, that was kind of like when people became like building gods, dude. That's when Fortnite became annoying, was when everybody, you know, you shoot them once, they slap down a massive fort in 2 seconds, and it's like, well... Okay. Yeah, I know they brought back OG, but the game still isn't the same. It's still not what it used to be. You wouldn't understand unless you played the first year of the game, you know? When it first came out, it just felt different. It was just different. I've came back to it a couple times to play with CJO and Tony, but it never holds my interest nowadays. One down. Ooh, that's a 5. Let's go, guys. Level 5. Looks like a chocolate one, too. Little chalky 5. Love to see it. Love those chalky 5s. Would I ever make another video on it? Probably not. If you want to see any of my Fortnite stuff I've done, it's on my second channel. It'll be in like the past live streams. I doubt I'll ever go back to it, though. Unless they come out with something freaking groundbreaking, you know? There's the other one. 247. That was actually really big. Almost a diamond. What's the easiest great one to get? Probably fallow deer or pheasant, Silas. What's it called? I don't remember, dude. It's been so long since I've done those streams. You'll just have to go to my second channel and click on the live stream tab and try to find it. I don't remember the title of the streams where we were playing it. Oh yeah, Liam. I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. They're not in their zone. What would I say is the rarest great one in game? Probably Fox or Tar. Fox and Tar are definitely the toughest to get. Therefore, making them seem a lot more rare. Crazy thing about it, though, when you really think into it, is the fact that, like, sure, Fox and Tar seem like the toughest. But that's just because it's harder to kill them fast. And it's harder to set up for a grind. In reality, you know, people get the same length of grinds for them as you would for something like a white-tailed deer or a black bear. It's just really interesting to see, you know, the perception on what is difficult. In many cases in Call of the Wild, it isn't based on how many kills it takes. It's based on, like, how tough they are to hunt. Oh, I get what you were saying now, Liam. I get it. I get it. Would I rather play Fortnite or Call of Duty? Call of Duty, but I don't even play Call of Duty anymore because modern Call of Duties are garbage compared to the old ones. The last Call of Duty I enjoyed was the rehashing of Modern Warfare. I think 2019's Modern Warfare. And I mainly only played it because a lot of my friends were playing it. The last, like, Call of Duty game that I can think of where I was like, I love this game, was Black Ops 4. Just because it was so different from normal Call of Duties. Like, Black Ops 4 was... It was probably my favorite. One of my favorites. I think Black Ops 2 is my favorite. But Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 are very close. I'd say I'd put it like... Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. Black Ops 4 is my second favorite. Black Ops 3 is my third favorite. Fourth favorite... Gotta be MW3. Fifth favorite, probably MW2. And I know that may shock a lot of people because MW2 is probably a better game than MW3. But I have a lot of fond memories of MW3 with the homies growing up, you know? So for me, I kind of gravitate towards MW3 more than MW2. And I'm talking the originals, not the modern ones. World War II was not a bad game. COD World War II is actually not bad. I think it's underrated. I didn't start playing it until like a year or two after it was released, though, because that's when they really started pumping out patches to make it a better game. At that point, I actually didn't mind it. For real, Reckless Garage. For real. It was crazy back then. It was ridiculous. What year did I start playing Call of the Wild? December of 2016. Back when they did a closed beta that you could sign up for with your email. That was the first time I ever played it. Vanguard? Oh, gosh. Call of Duty Vanguard, wasn't that the one that people were making fun of like crazy because they were getting all the guns so like historically inaccurate? I remember Brandon Herrera had a heyday. He had a field day with that game, making fun of all the like monstrosities that you could create. No, Shrek, I probably won't. Like I said, I'm not going to force myself to play games I don't like. You guys know me. I don't force myself to do anything. If it's something I enjoy, you'll see content on it. Oh, Call of the Wild would be nuts on mobile. There actually used to be a Call of the Wild mobile, believe it or not, guys. Some of you may not know about this, but they, for a very brief time, tried making a Call of the Wild mobile game. And unfortunately, it didn't do very well, so it never made its way to the US. I remember, like, it was just in Europe when they released it. And I think they only released it to, like, a limited amount of people. There was a few videos on YouTube about it and stuff. But, you know, it was supposed to come out to the whole world, I think, within a year, and then it kind of just disappeared because it didn't do very well, unfortunately, from what I remember. From what I remember, they canceled it before it released to the whole world. Because it was very different than the Call of the Wild we see here on PC and Xbox and PlayStation, right? Like, it was very much a mobile game. It was kind of like a Deer Hunter mobile type of game, where, you know, it was all like mission-based. All the animals were like preset animals you were going to hunt. It wasn't like Call of the Wild. It wasn't like Call of the Wild at all. I think it, from what I remember, it kind of followed the storyline of like Call of the Wild's missions, though. Because I remember the video I saw on it was like you were hunting Mr. Black on Leighton Lakes. You know, the legendary black bear? You were hunting for Mr. Black. That's the only thing I remember. It's been so long since they tried making that game. I think it was like a year or two after Call of the Wild came out. So I think it was before 2020, if I'm not mistaken. It would have been so interesting if they had gone through with like finishing it and bringing it to the US. Yeah, if you're lagging, you'll have to refresh the stream. There's no lag on my end, so if you're experiencing lag, it's likely your internet or the device you're watching on. Because there's no dropped frames or anything on my end. Oh, nice, PW Call of the Wild. Happy birthday to your brother. Boom. Just one respawn here, eh? I'm really wondering if I need to add a couple more fallow into my rotation to really get, like, the consistency I need in the respawns. Because, like, sure, most of them respawn in time, but not all of them. And I would like a little more consistency with them. I'd like to be killing a bit more per run. Shrimpy, thank you for the super chat, dude. Any tips on my Great One fallow grind? Why if I shoot 2 deer out of a zone, only one respawns? Because the other respawns somewhere else. That's why, Shrimpy. If you shoot 2 out of a zone and only one comes back, the other one went somewhere else. That's pretty normal with a lot of grinds. That is pretty normal with a lot of them. You'll notice it like quite a bit with fallow and whitetail. With fallow deer, like you'll have some zones that only have 1 buck and others that have 2. And the ones that have 2, that like second buck will bounce between different zones. They're not going to go back to the same one every time. It's pretty normal. I've had to deal with it in my grinds ever since the beginning. I mean, you can see like right here, this next zone that we're going to, it can have up to 4 bucks because there is two zones there. 2 zones that get up to 2 bucks, but I don't always get all 4 to come back. Like right here, we've got 2 bucks. Like I just said, there's only 2 here instead of 4. So this is exactly kind of what you're experiencing, and it's very, very normal for fallow. Very normal for fallow. Well, Kai, you shouldn't have gone clicking weird links, man. Or going to sketchy websites. Because that's how you get viruses on your PC. Don't click sketchy links. Don't go to untrusted websites. Don't click on emails that are spam emails. And if you do get a virus on your PC, do a virus scan immediately. Get those things off there as quick as you can. Why don't you have bouncers everywhere then? That makes no sense. No, it does exactly. It makes sense. The thing is, when you get to a certain point in your grind, you've kind of seen where the bouncers go, right? Like, certain ones that you shoot, they'll bounce between certain zones. They won't bounce between, like, every zone on the map. And in most of the times, from what I've seen, it's mainly the ones that you hunt near that seem to get them primarily, especially with whitetail. Think of it this way. When you shoot fallow deer, most of the time, the bouncers will bounce between zones that you've shot deer out of. Like the ones you've shot from recently. Occasionally, they'll go to other places, but it's not as common. You can ask anybody that's a hardcore grinder. They'll give you the same answer. A lot of it's just like hunting the zones they bounce to, right? Like I've killed 11,000 fallow deer, so I've had plenty of time to manage down the bad zones and hunt the good zones. And, you know, hunt the zones that they tend to bounce between. I think people underestimate, like, the amount of time you have to dedicate to, like, fully understand your herds. It's not just, like, a simple thing that happens instantly. Appreciate it, Edit Master. What gun do I personally like using? So I like using the 300 AR, which is the gun I just shot that one with. I like the 308 AR. I like, you know, there's a lot of them actually that I love. 300 AR is my favorite though. Pretty much any of the ARs are some of my go-tos. Oh, also the 375 is pretty cool. Nice, Andrew. Congrats. Thank you, Robbie. Why are your grinds not working? Well, what do you mean by that? That's a very vague question. What pack is the new scope pack? It's called, like, the Scopes and Crosshairs DLC, I believe. That is hilarious, Prodigy. That is hilarious. Thank you, Poopo Pop. What a name. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Let's see. I think it's just this zone we haven't gone to. Albino Gadwall are probably pretty rare, Bloxboy. I haven't seen one myself. Rares are always, like, difficult to get for the most part. Especially for waterfowl, because, you know, you got to shoot quite a few waterfowl to get them usually. And it's not, like, as simple as zone hopping for waterfowl like we would here for fallow deer or something similar. So, usually it's pretty rare to get a rare waterfowl species, you know? You know what? I'm going to shoot this guy. I need another buck in my rotations. Now, I am risking the possibility of him bouncing to this zone, because I remember that he used to do that every time I'd shoot that buck. Or one of those bucks in that zone, at least. I assume it's this guy because he's the last level 2 that I had here. So we might be risking this guy going somewhere that we don't normally hunt. But I gotta take the risk just to hopefully get more into the rotation. Texas Game Ranch would be incredible country life. It's my #1 most wanted map in the game. There we go. How much longer will I be streaming? So we're actually going to be streaming for 2 hours and 16 minutes because we're going to be doing another stream on my second channel shortly. I'm going to be raiding my second channel, sending you all over there, and then we're going to pick up the stream on the second channel with a Golf It stream with the homies. You know, just forewarning, when we go over to that channel, guys, it's not family friendly on my second channel, and I will be drinking. So it's going to be a wild night. But I encourage you guys to at least, you know, stick around for a little bit, give it a try, see if you like it. It's a fun time. It is a fun time over there. Removed, thank you for the super chat. Can you do a Bantang grind? I actually already did a Bantang grind. I killed like 2,000 Bantang or something like that, trying to get a super rare, and I never even got a rare to spawn. I killed a ton of diamonds on that grind, but just never got that rare that I wanted. Who knows? Maybe one of these days we'll return to it. I mean, they're still herd managed, so we could always go back to Bantang at some point in the future. Yeah, Chip, golf it. Why are you possibly wanting to join, Sir Chip? Because that would be pretty cool. We'd have a ton of people at that point. I think we have like 5 or 6 right now. Oh no, I tried to 0 to 300. It's 0 to 150. Okay. It'll die. It'll go down. Nothing over there. That might only be one herd, though. That might only be one herd. What's my second account? My second YouTube channel is called Scarecrow Uncut, which essentially means uncensored. I need to change the name of that channel, honestly. I feel like Scarecrow Uncensored is probably a more accurate title and less confusing. Oh, let's go, Chib. Let's go. Gonna be a fun time. Let's freaking go, dude. So that means Golf It is going to be myself, my brother Johnny, Chip, Caitlin, Nate, Jivers, Great Talk, and possibly Brober. So we have minimum 6 people for Golf It, possibly 7. This is gonna get crazy. I'm pretty sure Golf It can have up to 8 people. I'm pretty sure it's up to 8 people for Golf It. Okay, perfect, Johnny. Perfect. Yeah, possibly Brober, guys. Possibly Mr. Tigerbait WD-40 himself. Things could get wild. Is a diamond raccoon dog rare? Yes. Definitely is rare. I've only found one myself, and I botched it, unfortunately. What adult drink will we be drinking? Well, I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking tonight's stream for Golf It, I'll probably drink some Revelstoke Toasted Pecan Whiskey. Because that stuff is delicious, and it's so tough to find around here. It's been months since I'd found it, and I finally found it again. So we'll probably be having some of that tonight. Sheesh, they thick. There we go. Okay, that was all of them. Thought it was only one herd there, but I guess it was both. I might just be tripping. I've never even seen a s'mores one from Revelstoke Hunter 19. I've tried a s'mores one from a different brand that I can't remember. But I didn't even know Revelstoke made one. That's kind of cool. There we go. Do. That zone next. Any coyote tips for Layton? Sadly, no, man. I don't really hunt coyotes on Layton. I can't remember the last time I, like, purposely hunted coyotes on Layton. Aside from like one piebald that we found while moose hunting. I usually go on Rancho for them. And whenever I go onto Rancho, I typically will hunt them in their drink zones at night. Gotcha, Johnny. Gotcha. Okay. This is going to be interesting, man. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Robin. Never fun, man. That's never fun. Where do I hunt my great one whitetail at? Layton Lakes is where I've shot the majority of them. I just love Layton. Wait, 2 does? Okay, so I think that means that we're actually too close. I think the tent's too close. If only 2 rendered in, the tent is definitely too close. So we're going to back up, and then they should all pop up. If there was a Texas game ranch, what would I expect? Here, David's deer. Watusi cattle. Oh gosh, there's so many different sheep. I know like the 4-horned ram. I think there's one called like red sheep that could be there. There could be gazelle there. There's a ton of different African antelope species, a ton of different cattle / like buffalo species as well. I think coos deer could be as well. If you can have coos deer there, that would be awesome. There's honestly too much to even name off, man. Like there's endless possibilities with a game ranch. Especially a Texas one. Like Texas just has the perfect climate for so many different things. That's a lot of class 9. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be an insane map? Like you can't tell me that wouldn't be incredible, because I think it'd be so good. Is an 8 red deer a diamond? No. So there's been like, I think 2 people that have posted level 8 diamond red deer, but nobody could figure out if they were legitimate. Like there was some weird things about the screenshots. So it was like, probably not legitimate, but possibly legitimate. It was just like, it was low quality images, you know? Yeah, exactly, Country Life. That's why I think a Texas game ranch would be so good. Because a lot of the game ranches in Texas do have like exotic species from Africa. Like there's so many different types of antelope, like African antelope species that can be there. You could even have gemsbok on a Texas game ranch. Like that would be the perfect opportunity for them to bring in, you know, stuff like gemsbok. I think springbok even could be there. Just so many opportunities for some really cool stuff. I don't really drink Busch Light too much, Country Boy. Occasionally I will. Usually I go for like, what's the best way to put it? Like higher quality beers, I guess. Stuff that isn't meant to be purchased for cheap in bulk. Like whenever I get a light beer, it's usually something different. Like this one that I've got right here is a lager that was a collaboration between Kirkland and the Deschutes Brewery, which the Deschutes Brewery is an Oregon brewery, and then Kirkland is Costco's brand. So that's what I've got right now down in the fridge. Had to butt shot it, dude. Had to butt shot that poor fallow. Do I like Guinness? Okay, so I do like Guinness. Or should I say I did like Guinness? And then I had a bad experience with it on stream, actually. We did a Tackle Tuesday. I drank way too much. I mixed different types of alcohol. It was awful. And I ended up throwing up. And now every time I try to drink Guinness, I taste vomit. Like, it tastes like vomit to me now. So I can't drink Guinness anymore. I just can't. It just, ugh. It was not fun. So ever since then, I have not drank any more Guinness. Oh no, Johnny, oh gosh. Johnny knows it's almost time. One more zone. And then I'm going to be sending you all over to my second channel. And we'll be playing some Golf It. Another fair warning, because I know there's probably new people in the stream since last time I mentioned it. Second channel is not family friendly. So, you know, just got to put that out there. So I don't blame you if you leave the stream after I raid the second channel, but I do recommend hanging around for at least a little bit, because it's a fun time. It is so hilarious. Like, whenever we do Golf It, it gets out of hand. It gets crazy. There was one time I threatened to stab Nate in the chest while I was, like, maniacally laughing because I drank so much. It was obviously joking, but it was wild, man. It was wild. Oh, man. Yeah, this map right here is Tiaroa. Fantastic map. One of my favorites in the game. There we go. All right, guys. That is going to be it for this stream, but we're going to raid my second channel right now. You guys will be sent to a scheduled live stream, and then within 5 to 10 minutes, that stream will start up, and we will be playing some Golf It with the gang. It's going to be fun. Hope to see you guys there. If I don't see you there, I'll see you guys in the next Call of the Wild stream. Peace, peace.